Me encantas. Mucho gusto. Hello, traders. Welcome to the all-time high for 3 of the 4 index funds live stream. Incredible, like another gap and go for the spider. NASDAQ, Russ 2000, they all had record closes. And it is a sight to behold, starting with the SPY. I mean, look at that gap, and just nearing the 1618 at 740, closed at 733.83, 1.39% on index fund. Just immaculate. Not much to say, but just wow. Big tech, AMD. I don't know, some small caps going freaking nuts too, dude. Like, you know it. AMD Workhorse, NNE, remember Nano Nuclear thing up 27.67%. QBTS, you got the quantum trade making a roaring comeback. Dell, all-time highs. ACHR pumped today. And then you had gold and silver. I think there was some sort of silver refinery that like caught on fire, and it quite possibly had something to do with it having a face ripping rally today. 6%. Gold was up 3+%. So those miners really did well too. I mean, you have cruise lines doing well, Uber, ride sharing, Lithium Americas Corporation, even Disney getting a piece of the action. Rocket Labs, so rockets and cartoon mice and like rocks, you know, ride sharing, entertainment, leisure, e-commerce, Baba up 7%. Dude, you name it. I mean, just so many. Like Nvidia up almost 6%. Like a freaking hot, sizzling summertime to come rally. It's just wild, man. China A50 even. You can't even believe it, dude. The Chinese market. Highest price seen since September 2024. And some of these Chinese stocks actually look good. I know, right? Don't trust it ever, but you can't help that they look good. They're doing things, man. But that's not it, man. There's more. Like International Paper had a really nice day. ROK, Energizer, who cares? Rolls Royce, Intel just continuing to defy gravity. Yeah, onward and upward we go. All right. That's your SPY. Let's go to the NASDAQ futures real quick. What a couple days, man. Talking over 3% in 2 days, exceeding a Goldman ratio. That is just completely warranted. Delayed Jesus chimes, okay? Got to do it. You got to give it a second, though. My poor motherboard. Have you ever seen a Meltup like this? Closest thing would be, I mean, maybe some of last year, but this is even more violent. And then you had COVID 2020 when the reversal started. Like this was insane too. I mean, this is pretty equivalent, very equivalent 2020 to what we got. But I think this was actually more violent. Yeah, this is actually more violent than COVID at this point. Absolutely. So maybe I haven't. Maybe I've never seen anything like this on the NASDAQ, or not quite like this. If that was an EF4 back in 2020, this is definitely an EF5. Okay. And then, well, of course, look above my head, Bitcoin. What a loser. What a loser, man. Hi, I like Bitcoin. You're a loser.
Hey, Mitch, can you please look at METC?
Anthony, what's up, dude? Didn't we look at it yesterday? We can look at it again, of course. METC again for you. Yeah. We'll do it. Yeah, RDW. Dude, you name it. This is you're living in some sort of 1999 type move. And you just don't know when it's going to end. Like, if it was 1999, AMD doing what it's doing, you're probably going a lot higher. And NVIDIA hasn't even gone into price discovery yet. That's what you got to think about. NVIDIA's had a nice recovery today, but it still hasn't broken the old high. And that's where you got to think.
Mitch, could you look at $JD? Reminds me of Slajan 2024 June 2024, thoughtful face emoji. Again, thank you for everything. Grabbed some options on $Queb the other week.
Hey,
Been
man.
chilling.
Talking about Chinese, JD.com. Thanks for 20, Infinite Paradox. We will certainly look at JD. All right, just another e-commerce giant in China and Asia. All right, we'll do it. It's incredible, dude. Nikki, another all-time high. Europe, not quite at all-time highs yet, but they're really strong day where it looks like they're setting up for it. And if you give it enough time, Europe will be doing the ATH thing. So, yeah, man. All right, so Dow Jones, really, if you look above, if you look at the top right here, this W shape, it really is just kind of right around the pattern completion zone. It hasn't really gone any higher. I mean, you think in this macro environment, it's going to happen. They're going to break 50K again. Bondi going to be punching the air, laid off, resigned, whatever. But yeah, super strong, right? This higher low on the 4 hour coming in up against this little sell wall at 49.9. You break that, it's going to be probably all-time highs in time very soon. Yeah, and then Russ 2000 is just small caps, dude, going berserk. All right, I mean, we can look at like the most concentrated names in the highest weighted aggregates of the 2000. Russ 2000, I mean, I got that watch list, but just do want to get across the markets first. So looking at like these index funds, these futures, some, and then now we can go to we can go look at Bitcoin for a moment. You know, we're not going to spend too much time on crypto because it's a joke, dude. I mean, Fartcoin though is something amazing. Fartcoin's another world. Like, you can't even believe Fartcoin. Here's Bitcoin. 3-day candle close, by the way, is incoming. Broken the channel. It certainly has. Like, you know, we even moved it to be the most conservative we possibly could, and they broke out yesterday. And at the beginning of yesterday, they went and they even back tested the supply line as a demand line, and then ran this thing as high as 82.8. Then Trump tweets about bombing Iran again, and then this thing completely pulls back. It starts recovering, and then it just rolls over again. And now you can look above my head on the 4 hour. This more recent price action, it's just terrible. It's like you're up here while people are retiring bloodlines on the equities market. Whole bloodlines retired, dude. Never have to worry about money again. Private drivers, chefs, cooks, maids, Bugattis. And then over here, egg noodles and ketchup for the Bitcoin crypto market. Except Fartcoin, bros, starting to get really interesting. I mean, you're at a point where this thing, if Bitcoin doesn't roll over, Fartcoin could see 40 cents real fast. So, calling crypto a joke at the bottom's well, I can call crypto a joke whenever I want, dude. See, that's what I'm saying. People are conflating things here. Do you see this chart? Do you understand? Like, it doesn't matter if it bottomed. It doesn't matter. You missed the commodities like super cycle, gold, silver, oil. You missed it all. You missed the semiconductor rally. You've missed it all. You're a loser. You're an absolute loser. Your portfolio is a joke. If you're some sort of high conviction crypto bro right now, you already lost. It's over. Even if Bitcoin goes to 91K overnight tonight, you're still an effing loser. And nothing can be done about it. Bitcoin goes to 100K tonight, you're a loser. You lost. You made the wrong decision with capital allocation. So, you know, calling crypto a joke now when at the bottom is wild. It's not wild because it's definitive. Nothing can take it back. This is just Bitcoin too. This is like the best crypto asset we got. We're not even talking about Algo and Cardano and Pundicoin and every other 43 million scams that exist in the crypto space, whatever. Scams, jokes, losers. If you participated, you were a loser too. And that's okay. I just hope you had capital allocated somewhere else, because if you didn't, you're poor.
Hey Mitch, can we look at Mosaic, MOS?
Oh, it finally reacted today. What we were looking for. Something.
King of TA. Thanks for everything. Fire emoji. Praying gesture emoji.
Fear no bad. Thanks for 22. Mosaic finally. We were like I think the last thing I think maybe posted a chart on it yesterday, 2 days ago, and it's like we're just waiting for something to happen. It happened today. Off that support. I mean, literally the max threshold support, right? The very bit bottom of that inflection zone. So yeah, Mosaic type 2 return, big old M shape. Finally, it might be time. It might be time for fertilizers. Okay. But nevertheless, it's just crazy. It doesn't matter. The reason you call something a joke, even if it is the bottom, is it doesn't matter, because the opportunity cost has literally ruined your life. So Bitcoin 81.3, up 0.5%. So pathetic today. They couldn't even test the 200 moving average. They haven't tested the 200 moving average since the beautiful falling 3 methods. But November 3rd, 2025. We haven't tested the 200 moving average in the entire year 2026, and it's freaking May 6th. I had so many tacos last night on Cinco de Mayo. Tacos, steak nachos, tres leches, some guacamole. I mean, I went all out, dude. I like retired Cinco de Mayo Taco Tuesday. I'll see you in 7 years. I hope you did too. Yeah, fertilizers, farts. There is a theme. Definitely. So, 3-day candle close. It's coming in hours, hour 35 minutes. Gonna be the highest 3-day candle close since January 28th. Okay. I mean, dude, like, I'm just gonna be real here. There is no resistance on the 3-day. Nothing. Like, for it to reverse here, it would be random. Okay, if you cared about support resistance that existed here, it'd probably be 84,000, like a candle close from February 24th and a couple wick tests November 30th and December 18th. That's the only place that makes any sense. So just being real, if the 3-day closed now and then immediately reversed, it would be very random. Okay? It would be something that's literally never happened before reversing here. Okay? So, cool. Going for a retrace. It's we have not even seen a 38% retrace yet, which is so sad. So I'm saying, like, dude, you know, calling crypto a joke right now at the bottom, you call it like a short-term bottom, is wild. And it's like, you know what's wild? How pathetic Bitcoin is. Can't even see a 382.
Tip $25. Hey Mitch, when we looked at HNRG, NASDAQ, about a month ago, it had broken that long-held channel. Nice bounce today after earnings. Could you possibly map out some optimal profit-taking levels and key resistance areas from here? Appreciate you as always.
Thank you kindly. Atsima. Yeah, I can definitely do that for sure. Where is my stream on? What the? Okay, let me pull it back up. Thank you, dude. We will definitely look at that. Bitcoin 81.3, loser. I mean, it's fine. One nice rally. Yeah, nice rally. But it's just like, it's like if it's the Kentucky Derby, this joke just left. The Kentucky Derby ended days ago. This weekend, it's over. It starts and it's over. This horse just left the gate. Just got out of the gate. We don't even know if this stupid horse is going to make it to the end of the race. It's so dumb. And so underperforming and so awful and so fat and stupid. All right. The finish line for Bitcoin could just be the 38% retrace, 85.4. But it can't even do that. That's how bad this is compared to other markets, compared to equities. All right. So anyway, all right, we'll look at Ethereum for a second. I know I don't want to spend too much time on this because equities, man, just blowing it out. Okay, here's your 3-day on Ethereum. They can't break 2407. This is a level we've been talking about. It's so real. Like, if they hold 2161. They did 2407. They have not been able to break this level. I mean, they've been trying to break this level for over 2 weeks now, going on 3 weeks. Test fail, test fail, test fail, loser, loser, loser. But if you break it ever, we know a huge upside, at least to 2722 on this 3-day here. If they can break 24/7, but we don't have confidence that they're going to do that. This is still possibly just, you know, bearish consolidation before another collapse. I hope not, but dude, I really don't care, right? It's a low. How deep's the retrace? Dude, it's so bad. Okay, at least Bitcoin saw from its highest high to lowest low here, at least it saw a 23% retrace. Ethereum literally has not even seen a 23% retrace, which is 2,500. That is how miserable. That's how there's such a lack of demand on this market that your second largest crypto in the entire world via market cap cannot even retrace 23.6%. you already lost. If you're an Ethereum bro, you're already a loser. And right? Even if Ethereum went higher, you're still a loser because you could have had your money in many different assets over the past 6 months and made life-changing money, and you chose to not do it. You chose to just sit in Ethereum like an idiot and just get wrecked. And on the rally, you're getting wrecked.
Philcoin please feels amazing, man. Rare Pepe.
Oh, did it pump, dude? Yeah, right. CZ's butler needed a payday, so he gave him some inside info and they pumped the thing. So they've done that before. Thank you, Anon, for the 2133. Okay, whatever. I mean, 10 seconds. I'll look at XRP. Okay, great, man. It's sideways. Maybe it's in between 150 and 130. Flip your coin. It depends on what Bitcoin's going to do here. Is this a real breakout of the channel, or is it just an up thrust and we have crazy downside? Dude, take a guess, man. Here's your daily. They were trying to do things all pulled back. Wow, amazing market, dude. Solana up 3%. Actually, kind of crazy. Best performer. They ran it up to nearly $90. That's amazing. If they can break 90 and 91, 92, and then 95, if they break 95, there's huge upside potential. All right, each asset has its own respective levels.
One of the worst charts in the S&P General Mills, GIS.
Yeah, it is.
With a
awful.
P ratio of 8, is it maybe worth taking a shot on? Seems some consolidation over the last month or so.
Well, you can have fundamentals like that and you can have a thesis, but what we try to do here is we try to have structures. It'd be cool to have all of those fundamentals, and then there's this amazing Gartley or structure that's been in development for 100, 200 days. Added a deep 886 retrace from a major swing low to the highest high. That would be awesome, but I'll look at it and we'll see. I think it was just an impulse markdown, meltdown mode. Maybe last time I looked at it, it's on my watch list somewhere. I can't remember the last time I saw it, but we'll look, dude. Thank you, RN. Okay. All right, so that is your crypto market. We have to look at one more. The only one that looks, only one, dude. It's called Fartcoin, and it's an educational asset. It's educational because of the beauty of the structure that developed before the pump. Where is this thing, man? Fartcoin. I thought it was mixed, dude. Oh yeah, right here. Beautiful, dude. I love that higher low coming in. You wish all your other scam coins looked like Fartcoin. You wish it did. If this was Ethereum, I'd be talking about it, but this is in a world of its own. Can't even make it up. I love 20 cents, 21 cents. History shows there's not much of anything. 32 and 40 cents, man. It's insane. Now they are up against the 200-day simple moving average for the first time since September of last year. It's been a long time since we've seen this 200. At least Fartcoin can see the 200. Bitcoin can't test the 200 moving average. Pathetic. So I don't know, right? We were looking at this and it's I don't understand or why. I don't know why this harmonic and this beautiful technical setups here, but it is. And look at it now.
Mitch, do you think Rivian is at a price for a strategic long? It's gotten pretty wrecked as of late.
Yeah, dude. Well, we've been talking about it past few days and it's gotten a lot worse. A lot of failed rallies, bad earnings, losing support. It's a lot of bad things, man. It's a mouthful. We were looking at it. It didn't look great, man. Below 1567 right now with all this price action it's been having, so negative. Hard to be a Rivian fan right now, dude. I know. Not over, but could go got a lot lower and still yeah, we'll look at it. That's all I can, maybe we can look at it, Greg. All right. Okay, so 25 cents. This is TA respect going on. I can't believe it. It's insane, dude. All right. There was remember Cardano had, it was doing okay, and then Bitcoin just started crapping out. But real quick, we'll look at Cardano, and then we'll move on. We'll get out of crypto, right? These are just some harmonics that were kind of interesting. Is it this one? Nah, I see. Yeah, Cardano, US dollar, Tether. Is this one? Yeah, beautiful. Really past couple days. You know, posted this 3 days ago, and just like boom, boom, like up like 6-7% in 2 days since this was posted, since we found this, when we saw this, and it's like, no way, dude. M shape, and then this correlation to this absolutely real level. You can't say it's not the lowest risk in the world. We would expect it to fail miserably, and so far it's been pretty good start. You just got to have the macro. Like, you got to have Bitcoin kind of like stay up here, perform decent, maybe go to 84, 85K, see a 38% retrace, finally do the most common thing in the world. So, all right, cool. I'm sure there are other altcoins out there that look like that. Dash up 9%. Dash, man. Dash, Zcash, Kings, man.
Targets on Fartcoin?
32 cents and 39.9 cents, 40 cents, Lino. That's it. That's it. The 2 Fartcoin targets. All right. Thank you, dude. $56 tested. So they swing low back from 2018. They break that 64.86 or 84, and then maybe up to $85 after that. Dash, definitely something about these privacy coins, right? Definitely something going on with them. Anyway, okay, we'll move on to gold real quick. Perhaps you've heard of it, gold. What a day. What a freaking day, man. They recaptured the key level 2 days ago, and then yesterday they rallied and recaptured everything, 45 and 4600 plus. And so, man, I mean, that's above those levels. I mean, they could be taking this right back up to 4870, 4860. So, and maybe they're trying to put in a second low here. That's kind of crazy. That's some good candles, or a good candle. Very huge squeeze today. Silver even more. Wow, psycho. And it all happened at a support. Very tough here, you know, like, even if you were bearish on it, you can't be truly bearish with conviction till it breaks 70, right? Because that's the inflection zone that's been created in late December. So they dumped it, then sideways, and then this big reversal right there. It's like a doji morning star right there. Confirm with this candle. And now it's the highest daily close since April 22nd. And my God, I wonder if it's real. If it is real, you may oscillate around a little while. But $83, $84. I mean, they're holding levels. They're holding it, dude. Can't argue with that. This is a tough one, man. Like the easy money. It's good luck on silver, gold, these metals, dude. It's getting very tough. I mean, you're gonna have huge days of this up and down. Very hard market now. So, better off finding an asset like an M shape in the equities market, completing type 2 returning, all that. So, okay. Copper, dude, copper, man, unreal. Second highest daily candle close ever. What a freaking insane bamboozling. They did the fake out 2 days ago. We looked at this. May 4th. May the 4th be with you. May the copper be with you. 578 close below level, and then a bamboozling. The bullish engulfing candle, and then look at the follow through. I mean, we're talking up nearly 6% in 2 days and breaking some resistance. Traders settling up higher than they did on the 22nd. This is insane. So maybe copper's back, because that's new data. That is serious new data. And then the new data, the 2 days, has like really improved things. I guess we're back, man, on copper. I guess copper's getting ready to go again. Wow, insanity. Okay, let's look at oil real quick. They took this thing down to 88.68, man. Down 6.3%. But dude, at the lows of day, this thing was down 13+%. So, hey, I mean, this is what we're talking about. If you want the markets to have sheer and utter prosperity, just lose $100. It looked like it was starting to happen yesterday, if you remember the stream, and they clocked this thing. It almost went straight to the next liquidity zone, $87. A nice little bounce there, but man, now you put in a lower high. It's the chop zone. It's the casino. Good luck, man. You had one chance, one trade on this if you cared about having an edge and proper price objectives. Now you're just pulling slot machine levers, rolling roulette balls, pressing buttons that the casino developed, getting addicted. That's all you're doing now. The U.S. oil casino poker room shut down, dude. Yeah, oil driven by tweets for sure. Absolutely. Okay. So with that, we look at the DXY real quick, the US dollar index. Why not? See what's going on there. Today, well, it was close, very close. I don't know if it did or not. Yeah, lowest intraday price on the DXY since February 27th today. They did rally a little bit, closes in 20 minutes. So you got to wonder if we'll go retest 97 one more time. And I wonder if it'll hold there. That might be, if they really start holding that there, that might be like, hey, time to take some profits on your, life-changing gains in equities if this holds as support. Because they're just ranging it. It's just range right now, and it could very well be some sort of Wyckoff accumulation. But the thing is, like, if you care about the Wyckoff accumulation schematic, the spring, back test of spring happened. Typically, it's time to go, and they're just taking it down one more time, which is weird. Maybe they do formally test 97.30 one time because they maybe didn't right here at February 12th. That might need to happen before they go again. But yeah, this thing's maybe at a bottom. Maybe not, though. Like, I could see, you could see it right from a low to high up there. They could take it down to 91. That would be insane. Where would the stock market be? Maybe even Bitcoin. Where would, and gold and silver, where would they be if this was redistribution instead of accumulation? That would be that's a wild question, All right, let's look at the VIX volatility index that did intraday. The lowest point today hit its lowest level since February 3rd. So volatility, man, getting riggedy wrecked. Multi-month lows. No surprise. I mean, like, in terms of, like, you're looking at equity prices, I don't even need to look at the VIX to probably conclude that VIX is making multi-month lows, and it did. So, okay. We can look at these Mag 7s real quick. We'll get into well, we can look at like some top gainers. Let's just do that real quick. So a few top gainers, just insanity. You had, one sec. Workhorse was nothing. There was nothing here that really implied this was coming. This is a big loser. Big loser, man. Oh, but double bottom at all-time lows. Okay, just caught some macro insanity. Small cap motor vehicles, less than 1 million volume. Kind of something we wouldn't be messing with. It just did its thing. All right. Workhorse, it was homeless horse. All right, and now got out the gate. NNE, if you remember, up almost 30% today. They finally took this thing. It was cool though from the previous low. I haven't like looked at this chart much, It lost that channel, and I just stopped really. I mean, it was an old trade. It was such a freaking awesome trade before, so it just kept it on the watch list, and it started looking real bad like December and January, like those lower highs, resistance, and then it rolled over, made a lower low, and it's like maybe it's gonna come see 1650, and we could start, getting excited again about it, but it didn't. It's reversing now, kind of inverse head and shouldering a little bit, but huge breakout. They could be taking this, 32, 42, maybe up to $34 again, possibly. That might be a target area, but it wasn't like it wasn't like, whoa, man, what a trade setup. Yeah, someone would be like, it's an M shape. Yeah, I bet Scott Carney's software might have done something like this, Like, sure, it definitely was. Of course, though, right? No matter what, man. Whether you take action or not, of course, it bottomed at an 886. Of course it did. Like, I can't believe this news. So there we go, man. Big old M shape, I guess. AMD, forget about it. 18.6% up. Meltup, not on high volume. Volume's elevated, but it's kind of normal volume. Maybe a little above average, but still 18.6%, dude. What a freak. What a freaking freak. This is a 1999er. They keep it going, it could be going up 600 plus. Who knows? And then the bubble pops and we're back, man, to 2000 to 2002. You know, this, I wonder if it keeps going like that. It's wild, man. Running away nonstop. QBTS up 10.6%, down 4.2% after hours. But man, it was really nice, I guess. I mean, highest daily close since January 28th. They broke this resistance back from May of last year, a few days ago. It's just breaking the 200 moving average. Really nice. Maybe just going for a retrace. I'm sure there's a supply line that maybe, yeah, they broke supply line back in April, mid-April, April 14th. And that's kind of, I guess it was like a wedge. I just, you know, there's so many assets, but was it really a wedge? I don't know, man. Probably not. But cool. It's not much resistance for real. Not much resistance. I think your next target would be like 28.61 if they were going to run it to the next level. Kind of crazy, but it is. Yeah, it lost half its gains today after hours. So who knows? Dell's insane, man. It's freaking nuts. All-time highs 238.80. They're just like Fibonacci wise, probably hitting something. They exceeded the 1414 today, first time ever, and 1618's nearly 250, so 248.74. There you go, man. You're getting a Dell. Insane, chat. Insane. What a day, right? Hey, man, I'm you know, I've got Bitcoin art and some Bitcoin cold storage, all that stuff, man, but I'm rooting for Bitcoin like the other guy, but at the same time, I can root for something. Look, dude, you're like a Nebraska Cornhusker, okay? Like you're an alumni from Nebraska and you love their football. You grew up watching Nebraska, Tom Osborne. You can like Nebraska, but you can also understand that Nebraska is absolutely garbage and has been garbage for a long time. That's Bitcoin. We care about Bitcoin. We love Bitcoin. It changed our lives one time, a long time ago, but recently, past half year, horrible. Just complete garbage. Give me a new coach now. I want a new coach. New players. New everything. DGXX up 120% in 5 days. Yeah, man. I do that thing. They did liquidity grab it. They hopped it. Yeah, dude. RGTI, another quantum, like inverse head and shoulders looking S, you know, kind of. Wow. Highest daily close since late January. They'll go take this to 2144. They break that. Easy 2638. I mean, Uber. They're going to come back, man. Highest daily close since February 2nd. Take it up to 81.33. But I wish that Uber would go a little deeper so we can get an 886, like a big nice shark here. Would be like probably 66s, maybe 65, but they're not. That's okay. You know, it can break higher now and dump later to the 886. So not worried about it, but it had a good day. LAC, man, has been just killing it. Killing it since beginning of April. They flipped a switch when Q2 started. And it hit its highest close since late January. Broke 562, which is a big level. It is a level from December 2020. August 2020. So that's a big breakout point. But hey, guess what, man? You know what this all means to me, maybe? I think that like all of this, they never fill the gap. It's not going to fill. Like this is a new uptrend that could last for years. You got to understand where we're at. You understand on Lithium America, like the M shape, it ushered it all in, the beginning, the genesis of the new trend. And this huge rally right here on unbelievable high volume, that was the beginning. And the pullback, all these lows from November all the way to April, long time, man, of pain. You're back above the 200 moving average. Like this is probably going to $11. If you give me time, you give me another year, $11, 12, 16, maybe 20, or maybe 17.72. Yeah, high from January. Yeah, dude, this is just the beginning. You'll see though. You'll understand. Sometimes these harmonic frameworks are the very, very genesis And we're talking, it could be multi-year uptrends. And this is just still like, that was the first base or the second base, right? But I think the first base being put in of the newly established uptrend after the massive breakaway gap on ridiculous volume. I think all this indicates is, yep, they couldn't fill the gap, too much demand, never going to fill that gap anytime soon. I think there's a higher chance you probably see $11 and highs of this new uptrend than you would see a gap fill at this point, $3 on lat. Nope. Whoever bought this didn't sell. Like, they still own it. So LAC, man, long term looking real good, because we know with Fibonacci you've only made a 38% retrace. You made it up to what? You made like a 36, 37% retrace. Didn't even see a 382 for real before pulling back. That's good to me, man. I think 50%, 618, 1668 up there, $17. Yeah, it's in time. But you got to give me like a year or two, dude. All right. Oh, my bad, dude. Okay. Rocket Lab's insane. Like, Rocket Lab, I don't even know, man. Is it getting ready to go again? Dude, all they did was like back test 73.59, 73.60 from October as support, putting in possibly the highest low in the history of Rocket Lab. This is nuts, man. Such a good uptrend right now, and just maybe today they're looking to go, I mean, eventually they're beginning to go test 96 plus all-time highs, $100. They've never seen 100. They saw as high as 99.58, excuse me. Wow, 42 cents off, $100, the psychological level. Maybe they want it still. That's a hard trend to fight. You're just testing the 200, holding it, running, back testing resistance at support. That is so strong, man. Rocket Lab is so good right now. And there's probably a way to channel it to, oh, can we do a channel? I don't know, dude. Maybe something like that. I guess that's your trend conceptualized a little bit, right? Trying to make sense of it a little bit. Dude, I'm so tired. I had a hard workout today and I'm just like dead. So dead, man. Anyway, Alibaba, man. Look at this inverse head and shoulders on Alibaba. It's so nice. Is Alibaba inverse head and shoulders. This is the same situation as LAC, but it's just like further in time. Okay, like what I mean is you had the beautiful harmonic. Remember, this is an old trade setup. Godlike. It took a year to play out, but hit all four targets and has not really done anything since hitting the fourth target. But this is like LAC is kind of like in a situation like it was in April of last year, July last year, maybe even December 2024. Or like it started playing out and it got its first pullback. And the first pullback, guess what? Higher low. And then LAC probably is going for a higher high now. And it's going to just do this over the next year, year and a half. Same thing the Baba did. Just remember this, okay? LAC. So this is just a beautiful little structure here. Putting in possibly kind of like one of the highest lows of the uptrend. Nice little deep retrace from that July low to the highest high of the rally from October. What was it, 786, 886? That was a 786, man. 80% retrace. Good. Really pretty here. So, I mean, at least go test 146, but possibly on the way to 164, 168 again. And they break that, then the uptrend, the long-term uptrend, very well-established uptrend could continue after a very nice correction. How big was that correction? That was a almost 40% correction. 38.2% correction. Oh, okay. I mean, look what they did. They went and tested that first peak from 2014 as support. They did that for the first time, kind of this uptrend. So Baba promising for the long term, like LAC. And again, we were just looking at some of these big winners today. There were so many. Let's look at the Nvidia real quick. Up almost 6%. So they went and they tested this, let's look at this 195 level as they flipped it to support for the first time ever. Like this, 195 has never in the history of NVIDIA been a support ever. It's always been resistance, but now it's support. And this candle right here is kind of confirming it. We'll go take this 212 again. If they break that, dude, then we got price discovery. Then we got this whole melt up continuing for the whole market. They break 212, boom, 225, 232, 241 are your Fibonacci targets of this 6-7 month range bound asset, breaking back into price discovery market driver, number one in the world. It got overtaken by Google briefly. But after today, I think Nvidia retook its dominance of number one equity market cap in the world. So yeah, Nvidia, very, very huge candle. You break 212, NVDL bros probably gonna be partying. 240, 250 be targets. 300 probably, because why not? Insane. Look at Oracle. Look at this shark, man. Look at this shark. Look at this shark, dude. It's like that, dude. The shark. Beautiful. Kind of like type 2'd, maybe. You can kind of see that 1 and 2. Good God, dude. They break 195, 225, 260. Be your targets. How beautiful is that on Oracle? That they would do it like that. Beautiful. I believe it, man. Well, this freaking market's so nuts, dude. Until we gotta look just for the memes. Ridiculous. Run away. Run away. 113. 120. Don't forget 120. Probably gonna top there. Probably topping at 119, 120, 121. They do it, man. Nvidia one time did it back in the day. Silver did it. Bitcoin 120,000. Yeah, Intel probably going to 120 and gonna correct. But we'll see. Maybe not. You know, that's memes. Big memes. 120. Micron, come on, dude. Just same insanity. All-time highs. Huge candle. I mean, is that a reversal? It could. If tomorrow's bad, it could be. But yeah, I mean, you're in outer space. Close at 666. That might be a sign. Wow, man. I won't say it. Ford Motors, bro, and it's pretty incredible. This could be like they could be trying to bottom it. It could be going to $14+ again. Maybe not. Nothing crazy. Dude, look at this stuff. Like Keysight. It's so dumb, dude. So dumb. What's up, Misery B, man?
I just felt like swinging.
VFC, FTNT, thanks Mitch.
We'll look at them, dude. We'll look at them. Thank you. So Jarsh, coming in from Asia. I'm sure you have more energy than me then. Okay. And thank you, Misery B, for the 50. Look at Keysight. I mean, this is just like 1999. Here we go. When's it gonna end? It's called musical chairs. That's where we are. We're playing musical chairs now with a Meltup Mania. You know how it ends. You just go look at the AGQ SLV chart. That's how it ends typically. All right. Texas Instruments, all-time highs. Started with a nice bat pattern like Oracle. Hey, TXN here. That's history today. A lot of history. What's more history? Google, all-time highs. 398. Did we hit 400? No, 399.85. Maybe we'll get 400 tomorrow. I'll have an alert set up so we can throw some confetti. 400. So crazy. All right. Look at this. P Sky Paramount. Look at this, man. Maybe it's not anything. This is some nice like risk management levels though. I wonder, you know, are they gonna? It's like a dragon. It's a huge dragon, but they got that higher low coming in, and they got that positive price action correlation to an undeniable level from 2023, 2024. So I wonder, is this a good spot? This is a good spot to construct a trading plan. It just is. I don't know if it'll play out. We never know if like they will hold this level successfully or not. But we do know it's easy to set up a stop loss that is strategic. We know the entry is good because it's as close to support as it could be. And we know the upside potential is maximum. We just do, because that's That's just how it goes. When you're buying as close to support as possible, you have the most amount of upside for the most part, most of the time. So like Paramount Skydance Corporation, for some reason, looks awesome right here. But we don't know if it'll play out, but it's correlating decently to that key inflection zone going back to a few years ago. So, okay. The CLs and the PGs, kind of crazy, man. Let me see if I can get that PG up. I was looking at earlier on my other computer, but I don't think my work saved in here. Oh, look at this, dude. Look how freaking nuts this is. G-Dog chat, people that care. People that are actually deep in this world with me. Look at this. No freaking way. PG. M-shaping. Recapturing this old resistance from 2020. Holding and defending this 2023 swing low right here. Look at that. And recapturing all of it. And I blow the 200 and all that. But dude, it's just the structure. It's just so good here. You got to wonder, like, is this like how it's going to, you know, run back to 164, 165 at least, you know? What a pretty structure. The shock on Procter and Gamble. Yeah. Brad's in Peace Guy. Let's go, dude. Let's go to the sky. The Peace Guy, dude. Yeah, man, we're just like we were kind of looking at some of these. I guess we can get into start sprinkling in these requests, you know? No doubt, man. Let's do it. Because we had a few requests for sure. All right, let's see. First request, MET-C again. MET-C. Oh my God. Bro, it's so freaking nice. I forgot. Did we post a setup on this? I can't remember. Did I post a trade setup on? Dude, I think I did, right? When we looked at this yesterday. I know it's up 4%. Dude, am I crazy? Have I lost it? Dude, this is the most recent trade setup. Duh. Okay, we posted it yesterday. Great start. Great start on MET-C. Anthony F. 350. Yeah, dude. It's a bread and butter, simple, lower low, double bottom trade. Weekly looks fine too. Looks good. You know, good start. You know. But like it has not yet even begun. Like we're looking for a $20 MET-C Ramaco Resources. Coal. Oh, so pretty. Yeah. This is a really nice swing trader, position trader setup here. At least knowing how to strategize a stop loss, good entry, and when you have entries so close to supports like that, you typically always have max upside, so potential. And this one's got it, man. This one's got it. That's it. Just reinforcing. Nice to see. You know, when a trade setup's posted, you know, it's more fun when they play out immediately. They start. You know, you have a 4% up day on a good macro day, then a red day. Like, ugh. So thank you, dude. Okay. Infinite Paradox. Bitcoin sucks, dude. We're in Power Hour. What a joke. Sour Hour for sure.
It's time for Power Hour.
Dump it.
Have a good time with your Bitcoin, your crypto, and everything else that you're playing with.
Can devs do something? Every day I'm checking the price and it's dipping. Every day I check the price, bad price. I can't take this anymore. I have overinvested by a lot.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Rip. Rip crypto. Rip Bitcoin. JD. Dat Cam. Well, nah, man. This was one where we just kind of like... It was a wedge, and then it just like flopped and just kept making lower lows, and it's just loser. Yeah, man, we were kind of like interested in it above $31, $33, but it's below it right now. I guess now you got like an M shape that could be in development, like a deep. Let's see, do they get? They almost 886'd it, but they didn't. It was like an 86% retrace. It'd be nice to get one more lower low, but like, yeah, maybe if they recapture 31 and 33, I'd be more comfortable with it. Like Tesla needs to recapture that 414.50 level. They're trying, man. They tried today, you know. Reminds you of Tesla. There it is, yeah. I don't know if it's like Tesla right now, man. It just needs to get back above $31, $33, and I'll be happier. I'll be more excited, okay? Okay, Infinite, man. Yeah, just a bunch of lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. You say it looks like because it's like this. He's just like, dude, it's like the bat, Gartley. It's the bat, man. Look, it's almost there. We almost did it. Yeah, you got it going on kind of a little bit. There goes Bitcoin, dude. What a loser. Yeah, dude. Imagine performing like this with a historical 1999 type equities run. You lose. You lost. More of a bat pattern, I guess. Reminds me of TLT a little bit. But yeah, you're getting there, man. You're getting real close to a freaking bat, aren't you? I mean, that's so close, dude. Not too bad. What's that risk it? Semi stole the altcoin run. XSD looks stupid. I'm sure many do, man. Atomera also. They're like the dumbest of dumb. Semis look good, man. Thank you. Okay, there's your JD. We got a little bat in the making. Mosaic. This one's ready. By the looks of maybe today could have been what we needed. Okay, give it back a little bit, but damn, dude, you gotta understand here how like this is like kind of it, man. If you're a risk management bro, harmonic bro, this is kind of the level to start. If you don't want to go like full on in a position, you start incrementally adding just in case you go to 22. We start harmonic optimum pricing. We HOP. But dude, you're like kind of starting to type 2, like the type 2 return is getting its own form of local confirmation. Strong, man, really strong. And so it's just all happening at this like optimum level. You probably have a stop somewhere below 22, but this is it, man. This is like kind of where you're looking to take longs. It just is. Like whether it fails, I don't know if it will succeed. I never act like I do, you know?
Mitch, my man, what is your take on semis? Will we see a big profit taking soon, or will this madness continue?
Dude, no one actually knows, man. I think there will be profit taking at some point, but these gap ups are insane and they're running away. I just hope you have an objective, a price objective. You're in them, you know, hard. But I just think like Nvidia might be your, if you're wanting the semis, Nvidia might be it. Like it's if we see that 212 break, that might be the one, because it's been lagging. I mean, yes, of course, it's gone on a run back from where it was, the bottom of that range it was in, 164 or whatever. But it's like recovered and pulled back after making a fresh all-time high like last week. That big sign of strength today, that might be like, hey, everything, like AMD, what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with Marvel? You can't even do anything with all of them now. They're so gone. So hot. But at least with Nvidia, it's still technically contained within its big range it's been in for 7 months or whatever. So if they break that, that might be, maybe people would allocate from these smaller semis into Nvidia for a nice price discovery run for the summer. Seen summertime runs before, haven't we? So this might be it for Mosaic, man. This literally, I don't know how much better you can really get here. There's really nice divergence locally. Like really triple divergence on the MACD Instagram here. Starting to show positive memo again today. Survived earning. No, we didn't. Of course, earnings is win. Of course, we got to deal with effing earnings, dude. May 11th. So like next week, we have to deal with this garbage casino crap that might kill it. But my God, if there wasn't earnings, this is when you would start incrementally taking longs. It just is. That's it, man. This is it. You're at inflection zone. You got the harmonic structure. You got a massive type 2 return. Size structure is crazy, dude. What is this? We're talking about 388 days of development. Viable. This is it, man. I'm opposed to this for the sake of education. Only that, because earnings could just completely wipe this thing out. But I think it'd be pretty simple here. You can get a 5-to-1 reward to risk and not even get the C and A point. It would just be the top of the potential double bottom, March 12th. That's insane. That's crazy reward to risk. Target 2, a nice conservative 36.89. Target 3 is probably... where's this? What is that? Oh, I don't know though, man. I think like maybe this one has a lot more touches, so maybe better 42.50, 1, 2, 3 there. Yeah, that might be it. Test. Oh yeah, that's it. That's got to be target 3. And then target 4 on Mosaic. I'm thinking 51. Got to be 51. Yeah. So doubling, almost doubling. That is how you could size up Mosaic, where it could definitely go a little lower. We understand that 22, but this is just, got to think about it like this is the level to begin to dollar cost average. Okay, just dollar cost average, not like I'm full bore in Mosaic. It's time to start dipping the toes in for sure. Not financial advice. Easy. Mosaic, man. I hope it is Mosaic. I hope it is artisanal. Mosaic, harmonic, beauty. Just harmonic patterns, chart patterns, technical indicators. We got it, man. Just forget, I mean, you gotta know, okay, I gotta be careful with freaking earnings. But if you can survive earnings, this is just like so similar. If we get a smaller dip to 22, it's going to be more like ACHR was back in November 2024. But that's a dream right there, man. Okay. This is why you come here. This is why you're here, chat. All right. This is just a predictable pattern. This is just something we've seen a million times. We posted a million times, and it's just presenting itself again. How about that? Nothing changed. No, we didn't get cute with anything. All right, I got dinner soonish, so I got to shower. I had a really hard workout before this. I'm gonna try to get through these requests, and then I'll skedaddle. All right. HNRG. Halidor. Old Halidor. Finally, pullback, man. Okay, what do you say? Broken that long. Yeah, the channel bounced after earnings. Nice to see it hold that 1577 level. Maybe the long-term uptrend is going to continue, but you said profit-taking levels if key resistances. My God, dude, it's up 20%. There's nothing to even do. It's like gone. This thing is trading at friggin' 2240 right here. Trading right now after hours, highest price since December 2025. 25 bucks, man. 25 bucks. It's gonna be your target. Wow. Yeah, it wasn't uptrend. It's a little correction. I guess it's concluded. Earnings, man. Flip the coin. It's just gonna do things, right? It's gonna go up 20%. Look what it did to close the day. It ran it, tested the supply line, and that's it before earnings, and now it's up here. Kind of crazy, you know? People will be like, oh, dude, that was a supply line. It might reverse here. Nope, just breaking away. So up 25.8% today, total. Beautiful. So 2470, if they ever break 2470, dude, and look left, it's kind of hard, right, to kind of see. There's no candles. There's just blah. I guess $44 would be your, I guess, like above 2470, 3781, 4392, and I guess 50 after that. That would probably set you right for now. Okay, it's at 2240. So, wow, insane. Nice job, man, Halidor. God, so crazy. These markets so nuts. We'll see here. Thank you again, Ethereum. Filecoin, unironic Filecoin request, chat. Okay. Look at that pump, dude. Yeah, look at this garbage. It's up 11.5%. Remember, this is CZ's butler. This is how they pay him. They pump this thing. They tell the butler to buy Filecoin. He buys it, then CZ pumps the price. Then the butler takes his profit, and then it rug pulls again. But yeah, you're at all-time lows, man. Right? You're at the lowest levels in history. No one's making a market on this anymore except CZ's Butler. What a channel, though. How crazy is this freaking channel? At the heart line, 200 moving average, 125. I guess if you were ever going to see the top of the channel again, it would be like 158. What do you want to do with this, man? It's just so bad. It's awful. There's nothing here anymore. It's just all-time lows. Trying to bottom out and have a little pump, dude. Highest price seen on Filecoin since January 31st. So, all right, man. What's up, VR? Inox. Been a minute, man. Well, welcome back, dude. Welcome back. We're making tendies here. We're watching historical pumps unfold on these semiconductors. And some of these other small caps are just going insane, dude. Okay, General Mills. PE ratio of 8. Worth taking a shot on. Like I got like the weekly, monthly here, maybe. No structure, just impulsing. That's what I thought. Oversold. No exhaustion. That's terrible, dude. Lowest price seen this week at the lows since August 2010. Talking like almost 16-year lows on GIS this week alone. Last week too. A couple weeks before that. It's so bad. I say there's nothing to do. I mean, like, right? We look for Mosaic. Shoot, dude, we looking like for Fartcoin. We're looking for structures that have been in development sometimes 200-300 days, and they're there, and they're in textbooks, and they're doing everything. They're meeting all the criteria that we require for an edge, and this has none of that. This thing has been just plummeting nonstop. I mean, it's worse than crypto. Legit worse than crypto. What a trend, man. Something seriously wrong with this. I don't know. PE of 8. Well, look at that. Here, you want to see oversold threshold of this downtrend? Go a little lower, man. Let's get to like 31.30, maybe $30. Wow. That's all I'll tell you, man. I can't say there's any edge. I think if you buy it, you're trying to like flip a coin. You're like at a slot machine where, wow, look at this chart. This is virtually like a slot machine. Like if you were to play a slot machine, like say you to play like 100, 200, 1,000, like, you know, lever pools, your chart would look something like this. Like where no matter what happens, you're always losing and you're getting a few rallies to get you addicted, hooked. So it doesn't like seem exact. Like you can't get the gaming commission here to know it's a complete fraud. They got to give you a few wins, but it always makes lower highs. The amount of money in like that you put in over a session will always be lower highs, lower lows. So this is virtually like a slot machine. Like the odds. Okay. So just terrible. Nothing to do here. I wouldn't touch this crowd. You can do whatever you want, man. They're mosaics just sitting there. It's just sitting there. And we want to care about General Mills here. There's just no point. If you care about technical analysis, you go with the structures. If you want to gamble, you go to the GIS General Mills slot machine. You know, there's pictures of wheat and the Lucky Charms guy and, you know, like Cheerios. It's all on it's crazy lights flashing. But have fun, man, with your lower high, lower low. Take your money, man. Oh, crap, dude. Let me no more requests, please, bro. I gotta get, yeah, Rivian, dude. I mean, they're trying to hold on, but yeah, dude. Until we get 1567, I'm kind of worried. I know they could pivot it here. We just need, but they could pivot it here. I will feel better about this asset above 1567. And until that happens, I'm starting to feel a little weird about it. And we could be going for some gap fill at 1255. I mean, they could be doing it. It's still trying here. But the top side is maybe more sketch, right? They put in the highest high. Now we're putting in lower highs. Now we're losing supports. Now we're below the 200 moving average. These are all like not good things, variables happening. We want the other thing to be happening. Oh, wow, they're holding the 200. Oh, they're holding 1567. Oh, we're making a higher low than the previous major local low. Oh, we're starting to run to 1927. We're going to start rallying and rivaling the highest high of this rally so far. You're not doing any of that yet. So, like, I think I'm just starting to get more. I'm just not as excited until we get above 1567. I guess you're okay until you technically lose like 1180. But yeah, it's not great, man. Not great. Not a great time, dude. VFC for misery. This is the VF Corporation. What'd you say? VFC. It's really nice. Got higher lows coming in. Love it holding above the 200 moving average here. Yeah, if they get them a break 22.38, you're in real good shape, man. Break 22.38, 22.58, then it's 26.65. This could be like some sort of like mega weekly double bottom, lower low double bottom. Yeah, look, oh, it's already there. I've already been here. Oh my God, look at the freaking, wow, look at that bullish divergence on the lower low double bottom. Holy crap. You haven't even seen positive Momo off this yet. So yeah, like sellers exhausted on a weekly time scale. And look, they're trying to break the 200 week moving average here. Boy, look at that. If they can, that's the 22.38 right there. 2007. That's a nice deep 99% retrace from the 2008 global financial crisis low. It's a literal 99% retrace. Do not ignore 99% retraces. This is the low. Look where they went. It's like, that's it. So don't forget that. I could see this like, okay, now your cutoff, you probably maybe want to cut your losses like below 16. It's at 19 right now. But yeah, you break 22.38, 26.65. This thing could be going to like $45+. So yeah, this is a beaten down, devastated asset that could be due for a rally. Sure. It could take a long time though, man. I'm just like, I'd rather have Mosaic, but I get it up 6% today. Fortinet. No, we should not do Pulse Chain for the lulz. Screw Pulse Chain, man. Screw the guy that created it. He's going to hell. Good God, man. 15.8%. Earnings! Not even earnings. What in the... What are they doing? Bro, it was just like, I guess, Wyckoff reaccumulation, and it was. It was. Right now, after hours, it's trading at $104.20.
Is that a join? Is that a join?
Highest price after hours since July 30th last year. Incredible. So strong, man. Just crazy. What do you need, misery? There's just not much to look at. It just killed it. Oh, was it earnings? Oh, it was earnings. My bad, dude. Yep, today. Earnings after market close. It happened. It was good. 32% beat. The top to bottom beat on Fortinet. And you got to wonder, it might be a high volume thing. It might be a breakaway gap. You might be not filling that anytime soon. And guess what? If you were going to Fibonacci, high to low here, your target and price discovery would be 126.74, 133, and then your gold bean ratio is 142. Boom. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. And that was it. That was the last request. Okay. I got to get ready. I got to go to shower. I got some dinner to go to attend. All right. Maybe I'll see last dinner I attended 2 nights ago at Nobu. Rick Ross was sitting right behind me, man. I got a picture. He's there, man. He was there. Man, I'm just like getting just... What celebrities are going to be tonight? What private jet am I going to be in tomorrow? Man, dude, I'll tell you, life is... I don't give a crap. I'm not growing on YouTube. I don't really care. My life's still just going parabolic like these freaking semiconductors. So YouTube subs aren't everything, man. All right. P&L is still insane. Even if I've missed a lot of this stuff, because I've just been like, I'm good, man. I'm good. Been trying to live life. Hit the life button really hard this year. 2026. I've been hitting the life button probably more than I have in my whole life. So you should too, man, if you can. So look, dude, 37 minutes to close on Bitcoin. Haven't even seen the 200 moving average yet. Haven't seen it since last year. Maybe we'll get it. 3-day candle close coming. It's gonna be a nice close, but daily's not gonna be that great. Like we're kind of overdue for some red candle, some sideways candle. But we did break out technically of this channel. Someone would say the futures gap has closed. It depends what way you look at gaps. Right, here's your futures. Like so the wick certainly, but a couple days ago, if it was the wick. But if you're talking about the candle close where traders settled up, and then from where they settled up, the gap happened. 84,100 is not filled. So this is what they're trying to do on the new day. Futures, the same supply line They tested and held it yesterday. They're trying to do it again right now. So maybe it holds. If it does, I think you do have a date with 84.1, but that's just a big if, man. Big if on the futures. Hold the supply line, confirm it as demand line once, twice. Now let's run it up to 84.1, and then I can finally sneeze. And because of context, I can also fart because I'm a fart coin. Because fart coin's going to be going to like 32 cents if this thing's going to 84.1. Okay, for a gap fill. So maybe the gap's filled, but there are other ways the gaps can fill too. The wick and the candle close. All right, don't be so close-minded. All right, that's where we're at, man. Thank you all for coming out. Thanks for likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. 81,344. Let's go higher, man. All right. I'll be back. Till next time. Respect the T. Hey.